Good evening, everyone, and welcome to day 7 of the potato challenge. I'm honest with you guys, this is going a lot better than I thought it would. I mean, it's day 7 and I'm not like, oh my gosh, I hate this more than anything in the world, so that's good. So I brought with me today, I had my applesauce with spices before I left, and I brought with me the last of the sweet potato soup. And honestly, I probably won't make that one again. It's not bad, but I have to say, if it had corn in it, or if it had black beans in it, or if it had something else to it, it would probably be a little bit better. It's not bad. It's just not, it's not awesome. So I probably won't make that one again. I'm very interested in making the pickle one again. That was very good. And my kids actually want me to make that as well, so I probably will make that one again sometime soon. And then, let's see, what else did I bring? Oh, so I chopped up, I had a very, very large purple sweet potato, so purple on the outside, white on the inside, and I chopped that up. I got more than half of it chopped up, but definitely not, maybe 2/3 of it, maybe. And in a glass container, and then I put frozen green beans on top of that. And I also chopped up a scallion and brought, well, a bundle of scallions, and I brought that with me because I would rather eat the scallions raw. So after I warm up the potato with the green beans, I'll just sprinkle scallions all over it. So I have that. I really debated putting a little bit of bouillon in it and then putting water in it and making it into like a soup type thing, but I decided that if it was a regular potato I would consider it, but because it was a sweet potato I decided I didn't really want to do that. So anyway, I have that potato, sweet potato with green beans, and then I've got the sweet potato soup, and that's all I brought with me, but that's fine. That's going to be plenty of food. So the other about 1/3 of the sweet potato that was left, I brought that with me and I munched on it on my way to work. So my husband warmed it up for me while I was getting my shoes on and ready and stuff like that. So it was very good, very, very good. So the purple on the outside, white on the inside sweet potatoes, I think they're just called purple sweet potatoes, are very, very good cooked in the Instant Pot. No problems, they were great. I still need to try my other Okinawa sweet potato to see if it's as unexciting as this last one that I had. So I think that maybe they need to be slow roasted in the oven in order for them to have the optimal flavor. Not sure about that yet, going to figure it out. I think probably in another week or so I'll have had enough experience with the different potatoes and cooking them in different ways that I'll be able to give you guys a real good heads up for how do you cook which type of potato, like what is the best method of cooking for which type of potato. So that'll work out, that'll be good, be informative and helpful, I think. Yeah, so that's it for me. It's not as cold out as it was, so I still have my big puffy coat on, but it's definitely not as chilly out as it was. I'm not sure what the temperature is supposed to be like in the morning. It's 27 out now. I'm not 100% sure I believe that because it doesn't feel like 27 out at all. I guess maybe because it's just not windy at all, it feels fine. I mean, it's cold, but it's not like, it doesn't feel like it's below freezing cold. But anyway, yeah, this morning it was, here in Denton it said it was 10 degrees. I was like, that's chilly. Anywho, I should have probably run into the grocery store quick before coming to work because we are going to be out of bananas. We have enough for tomorrow morning, but my husband can always send my oldest daughter to the grocery store and have her pick up bananas. That'll be fine. It won't be that big of a deal. But anyway, guys, that's all I have to talk about for now. I will try to remember to take a picture of my beautiful sweet potato with green beans. It really is kind of plain looking, to be honest with you. It's got a purple skin on it and it's white on the inside, so it really doesn't have much prettiness going on other than the green factor. But anyways, that's what I'm going to eat, so I'm excited about it because it'll taste good. So there. Anyways, I gotta run into work and I will talk to you guys again later. Alrighty, everybody, so now it is a massive amount of batch cooking going on in the kitchen. So I figured I would just make a few things so that I have food to eat for several days, and I'm sorry it'll be boring for the next few days because you'll see me eating the same stuff. But I have been prepping to batch cook for about an hour, and to be honest with you, it would have taken me nowhere near that amount of time if I had done things a little bit differently. So I wanted to make a really big pot of mashed potatoes, garlic mashed potatoes. So I'm going to do that in my 8-quart pressure cooker, my Instant Pot. And because I wanted my boys to be able to eat it, I needed to peel the potatoes. So I wanted to use Yukon Gold because they're so like super delicious and creamy. But they can't eat the skins on potatoes. If it'd been for me, I would have left the skin on and just made them into smashed potatoes rather than mashed potatoes. But I've got a family of 7. So this entire pot is full of Yukon Gold potatoes. And I had to peel them all. So that's kind of one of the reasons that it's been taking me so long. And then also using potatoes, I'm making another batch of the dill pickle, vegan dill pickle and potato soup. So I had to chop up 5 potatoes for that. And for some reason I had decided that I was going to make hash browns and make them boy friendly. So I had to take the skins off the russets, and I didn't need to take the skins off the ones I was going to make into soup, but I did it anyway. So that took longer as well. So there's 5 potatoes chopped up. I'm going to make a double batch actually of the pickle soup. And I have 3 very large potatoes sitting in water. You can hear that, sitting in water. I'm going to try cooking them in my waffle iron. We'll see how that works. I don't know. So what I'm going to do, and then I'm also making one other thing. So I'm making hash browns, mashed potatoes, bucket of soup, and I'm making some onion and mushroom mix to go on top of my mashed potatoes, not for the boys or the kids, but if you could see that, this entire pot is full of 2 massive onions. When I say massive, I mean massive. Like, we buy really good size onions, so it's the size of my hand. That's a good size onion. So there's 2 of those in there, and half of a red onion that was also about that size. It was in the refrigerator. I was like, oh, I should use this. And then I cut up a container of bean sprouts as well, because we have 2 in the refrigerator and they need to be eaten and they're delicious. And then I cut up an entire package of 16-ounce package of mushrooms into chunks. So I'm going to boil this down, and I'm going to cook it for quite a while on the stove. And I'm going to have some of the no beef base, better than bouillon, no beef base. So I'm going to do that. And it's going to probably end up being like this nice mixture of flavors, kind of like a French onion soup, and then serving it over mashed potatoes. That's my goal. So I'm going to go start putting some stuff together, and I will show you guys what stuff is looking like when it's getting done. Alrighty guys, so this whole hash brown in the waffle maker thing, I think that what my husband said probably would work very well. If you made them ultra thin, they'd be super crispy and it'd be great. I'm a crispy hash brown kind of girl. Even without the oil, I want them crispy. These are soft and soggy on the inside, but they're pretty. Look at this. Isn't that pretty? You could make a pretty looking hash brown. It's just not the kind of hash brown I want to eat. So I'm going to finish making them in the waffle maker like this, and potentially pawn them off on my kids for lunch. Shh, don't tell them. But they're fine. They taste like a hash brown. They're just not crispy like I would like them to be. So anyways, I've got some more potato shredded stuff going on here, and I need to get it cooked. The potatoes behind me, they are done. They just need to be mashed, so I'm just going to leave them in the container for now. Then the soup is almost done cooking, and the other stuff is also almost done cooking, I think. I'm not 100% sure about that, so we'll see. I'll touch base with you guys in a little while when things are starting to finish up. Alrighty, so this next batch of hash browns actually turned out a little bit better. So made these round so that they were in their own little space and not flat so that they were all connected. So each one is its own little shape. And it is still a little bit gooey on the inside. So this next batch I made even thinner. But at the same time, this does work better than having it all be one flat tray. That didn't work out very well at all. So this actually worked pretty well. So I'm trying the next set even thinner, but for the same 10 minutes that I've been doing the other ones. My soup is done, the pickle soup. Here we go. And it is smelling fabulous. I thought I would try it and let you guys know that it hasn't changed or has changed. Maybe I did something a little different, but I did use purple and yellow carrots this time rather than orange carrots, but carrot's a carrot. Don't blow too hard. You'll lose a carrot. Yeah, this soup is really good. You guys should try this. It's delicious. would definitely make this soup again. So yeah, the hash browns are working out well. The soup is done. I actually am pretty much done with the mushroom and onion mix for the mashed potatoes. So I'll let you guys see a quick peek of that as well. I'm going to finish my little baby bowl of soup first. All right, so the hash browns do turn out even better. I didn't set a timer. Need to do that. The hash browns do turn out even better when you make them thinner like that. They're nice and crispy around the edges. So this is, yeah, it would work. So when I do hash browns in the oven on big huge trays, it takes me approximately 40-ish minutes to do all of those. And when I do these, it's about 10 minutes per batch. So I think that it would be time saving for me to do it in the stove and not in little tiny batches. But these are really cute and they're fun. So if you're looking for cute and fun, that's one way to do hash browns. So my onion mushroom mixture is done. And guys, this stuff smells super awesome. So 2 big onions, a package of mushrooms, a package of, bless you, a package of onions, a package of the bean sprouts, then the better than bouillon, no beef broth. So it's actually nice and dark and thick. I put a little bit of flour in there to thicken it because it wasn't thickening. I put too much water in there. So anyway, this is super awesome. This would be fantastic on top of mashed potatoes. I can't wait to eat this with mashed potatoes later. So we did mashed potatoes, we did hash browns, we did soup, we did onion mushroom mix to put on top of mashed potatoes. This is gonna be great eating for a couple of days. So this was me doing my big huge set of batch cooking, and this is what I made. So you guys will see it in the next few days in my next few videos. Hope you had a fabulous day. We'll talk to you again later.